around all the girls
I
who
think
was
people would get to see
involved
who. I think people would get to
in
see
that
my real
situation that you and your
side.
sister had. Because like
Well,
I'm
I've
no
been around the
shade.
girls. I've been around the girls. We did the reunion.
Right, I'm saying though, but like on another season, because no shade, like that situation to me was kind of brushed under the rug. And
Hmm.
I feel like if that was me, it wouldn't be no turning back. Like I couldn't be cool or cordial with nobody that did that.
Well, honestly, let me just say, yeah, we live in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and this has been going on since we was kids. So, like, it's just the norm. Like, I don't really go out there and hold grudges against somebody because I had a fight with them. I don't hold grudges against people I've jumped or people that jumped me. That is like the norm for us. Like, it happens every day.
It's definitely normal. I think it's just because it's on TV that it's not normalized, but bitches get jumped every day.
No, jump me, I'm whooping that ass over and over and over.
True enough. True enough. Now I'm gonna get my lick back for sure.
It's not gonna be no lick back every time you turn around. I'm
Lexo
on you.
said, that don't make it okay.
Lick back. You don't get no lick back, nigga. I'm not even coming up off you ever.
That's getting your lick back.
No, but I get what I get it.
I get both sides. I do.
Yes,
I
I
do.
get it.
That's that's like some mature ass shit. Cause shit, I ain't fucking with the bitches that jumped me in junior high school. So
No, I see them hoes. They apologize. Oh, we gonna do that again.
I done jumped so many holes in my
Somebody gotta
life.
be
I wish
sorry.
that little pussy ass hoes would.
Somebody gotta
The problem was,
apologize.
okay, so listen, the problem was everybody thought we was finna jump somebody. We was not finna jump nobody. So we did get apologies and stuff like that. Like outside of, what y'all saw on the show, we had our own talks. We had our own arguments, this and that. But it was just like they thought we was finna jump Mia. We was not finna jump Mia. I was actually stopping my sister, trying to stop my sister from running to fight Mia because I knew from the jump we got there they were gonna jump. Like we could tell the vibe, the movement, and it's not like I've never been in getting jump situations. We've been getting jumped since we were little. We've been jumping people. Like it was never like really a bother. I'm just, and when I left the house,
Bossy,
everybody was mad about, oh, we left the house. But I'm gonna tell people the same thing I told them 3 years ago. I would never go back in. If I jump somebody in the club, why would they come back in the club and let me re-jump them again? I'm not gonna do that.
right?
They didn't know me, we didn't know them, and that's just as simple as it get. That's why we left the house because I wasn't gonna stay nowhere. I just got jumped because I'm not gonna go in my own city and go back in the club where 20 bitches just jumped me. No,
So I want to go back
that's
to
just
the
not gonna
comment that
happen.
you
So
made
I didn't
when
know
you
nobody
said,
then. We talked to people after that, months after that. So that's just what it was.
I
But
understand that,
don't
and
nobody really
you're
know
so
Bossy
mature.
born or Bossy don't do this, Bossy don't do that. Nobody has really ever known me, been around me from those shows.
right, right. So wait, pause. I want to go back to the comment that you said when you said that you could feel the energy that they was going to already jump. And I'm a kind of disagree because I was on set. They really wasn't. None of them was really on nothing until
No, Judy,
Mia
you
was
were on
like,
set. You were on set, but the moment I was fighting Mia and the people around us were saying, y'all better not jump her, y'all better not jump her. It gave everybody a rile up. It riled everybody up, and that's what we've been saying from the
right, right. It
beginning.
gave the
It,
energy
it
like
gave
y'all
everybody in
toes
that
that
room,
they
y'all
about to
better
jump.
not do that, or this is what's gonna happen. So the moment they thought we were gonna do it, that's when it happened.
Right.
Yeah,
I get
I
that
can
part.
vouch for that because I remember coming down there for the reunion and I met y'all. Well, when we was all at the house, Bossy, y'all was out. You was outside explaining to us on the back porch what happened, and everybody even agreed with you. They all was like, "Yeah, that's what happened," and everybody was out there.
I
Like
don't care if you accidentally
Tori,
misunderstandingly jump me. We just don't be misunderstanding.
And yeah, and that's usually what happened. Like it's like being somewhere and it's like being somewhere you finna fight. Like you could be in the club, you finna fight if somebody just keep bothering you, somebody keeps saying the wrong thing. Like it's just the energy, it's a vibe, and it's easy to catch. So we knew that was gonna happen. That's why when the jump situation happened, everybody kept saying, oh, we were trying to jump because I was running behind my sister. But when they watched the show, they saw that I was actually trying to grab my sister by her shirt to stop her because I was trying to stop us from getting jumped. We knew we were gonna get jumped. I whispered to my sister when they were taking Mia out the room, don't do nothing because they're gonna jump us. It was that simple.
I don't know. I understand that, but yeah, no. Once you jump me, it's just that.
Well, I mean that might be everybody different, you know, like how everybody run their life and everybody is
And
different.
then
That's
you
cool
said
and
they
understandable.
apologized to you privately,
They,
but they jumped you publicly. So if you didn't apologize publicly, is you feel me? Like to me, it's not voided. It's not like the
but
disrespect
we went on the
is,
reunion. I don't know if y'all
you
watched the
know.
reunion. We went on the reunion, Judy, right, and talked about it. And they was like, "Well, we already apologized to you." Like they mentioned that, like we already talked about that on the reunion and everything.
And I still feel like that's a little disrespectful because at the end of the day, it's no amount of apologies that you could give me in that type of
Jumping
situation,
If
me
you
right?
like
knew
he's my
us, see, the
cousin.
thing is,
Well,
Judy, if you know us, we
no,
jump people, so we're
no.
not even expecting the apology from somebody jumping us. We like this is something we normally
So
do.
basically,
Like
you feel like that was your karma.
yeah, like we have jumped people. Like the show that came out, we was on Dollhouse when we jumped Olivia. We jumped Olivia, and then y'all watched it that Sunday, right, Judy? The Sunday
Right.
we came to Big Legs Betty Collection, that episode played out that Sunday. We were at Big Legs Betty Collection, and we
Right,
were
because
on
I
there jumping
remember the girls
Olivia.
saying,
So it
"Oh
was
yeah,
just
they
like,
be jumping."
yeah,
Because
it was just
I
like,
didn't know nothing of, I didn't know, I didn't watch Dollhouse until after Big Legs Betty's
yeah.
collection
So it
when
wasn't
the
like
girls
we
was
were
like, "Oh,
really
they be
worried
jumping."
about the fact that we got jumped. It was just more so like it's like y'all say, it was karma, and we say that all the time. We were never mad about it. We never give a fuck. I just wasn't gonna be there with 20 people I don't know, and I just got jumped. If I'd have got jumped by like 3 people, we probably would have stayed. 2 people. It was
That's
just
more
a norm. And it's a norm where we from. Like, we don't be worried about that. Like, people jump people every day. I know y'all jump people with y'all friends, y'all family members. Like,
no. My cousin, that's it. You touch my
I'm
cousin, I'm
not gonna lie, I ain't never jumped. I
if
done
you
jumped
touch my
in
cousin,
and
I'm
got a
cracking.
lick, but
well, it's
I
just
ain't
like,
never had to
okay,
jump
with your
nobody.
cousin, Castellel, that's your cousin.
We
You
don't
come
have
from
we. I never
Lacey
had
and
to jump
I are
nobody.
like,
I
Yeah,
did just
but
because I
that's
yeah,
wanted to.
but that's like my cousin though. I give them a warning. I let them know that we're going to jump you. So it's
yeah,
not no
like,
oh we
okay,
can
and
one
that's
on
like,
one.
that's
When
my
I'm with
real
my cousin,
sister.
you
So
put
it's
your
like,
hands on my cousin. I'm jumping you. I don't
that's
care what you
like,
say. I don't care if it's 20
Exactly.
people.
That's
yeah,
as
No,
you
that's
so
like
should.
wait, so
I'm
that's my
jumping you.
real
When I'm with
sister.
my
So it's
cousin,
like,
I'm jumping you. I
regardless of
don't
what
care.
goes on, that's my real
I'm
sister.
jumping you.
Like,
no,
we've
I
been
I'm gonna
think
doing
be
this
what
our
real.
whole
Me and
I
life.
my
think
friends getting down.
I
You
think
touch my friends or you getting the best of my friends, I'm getting you. You getting off the
no,
earth.
Exactly.
but
I'm
I
Period. I
jumping
don't
in.
care.
no,
Period.
but I think what they're trying to say is not saying that they are related
Friends
and
or
they jumped
sisters.
them. They're saying that
They
a whole bunch of girls that just met each other jumped y'all. Basically, they
Yeah.
don't have no type of ties
It
to
was
each
supposed to
other.
be up. Y'all went home,
Yeah,
sad.
that's
It was
what
supposed to be
Judy is
up.
saying.
You was supposed to get all of them. Y'all, you talking about you feel uncomfortable. No, they was
Girl,
supposed to
you
feel
want,
uncomfortable.
girl, no,
No
it was not.
cap.
I went exactly where I
Yeah.
wanted to go, home. I wasn't going to go back in no place, and I didn't know nobody there. I didn't know how production roll. I didn't know nothing about their sets. I don't know none of that. I wasn't going to put myself or my sister in a dangerous situation. It was already dangerous from the beginning.
I got a question for you, Bossy.
It was just that simple. I'm not gonna do that to anyone. I'm not gonna do that to you. If I'm with you, I'm gonna be like, yeah, let's go back up in here and fight 20 bitches. No, I'm not gonna do that.
So looking back at the situation a couple years later, would you have done anything differently? Would you
No,
have
and I'm
like
gonna stick with
do
that.
the
I'm
same
never
thing?
gonna do anything different. I'm always think about myself and my safety. I would not do nothing different. Like I didn't do anybody nothing when I got there, and I didn't do nothing different when I left.
I just feel like I hear exactly what you're saying, but I just feel like when y'all came in as sisters, you should have already knew y'all had a target on y'all back, so y'all was already putting yourself
But I don't think
in
that
that
just because
They
I
environment.
said
jumped.
they
No,
did though.
listen.
They
No,
said
no,
they
I'm coming
did.
no,
from a real
no, no, no.
perspective. No,
It
I'm
wasn't
coming from
that,
a real
Castellea.
perspective.
Castellea, just because I fly to your city and I meet you in the club, this and that, I'm not gonna think I have a target on my back. If people are weird, they're just weird. That does not have anything to do with me. I'm not gonna put a target on your back just because you come say, Boston, I'm coming to Baton Rouge, and then people be like, oh, I don't like Castellea from fighting on TV or something like that, and then I put the target on your back. I'm not gonna do that to nobody, and I wouldn't expect to just be like viewed as that because you think I have like nobody should have had a target on my back because nobody knew me. But that's just how some people are. I'm not that type of person. I'm not gonna view Judy how everybody else view Judy. I'm not gonna view Ja how everybody else view Ja. I'm not gonna view you how everybody else view you. I'm not gonna just be like, oh yeah, we need to jump Castellea because she do this. No, that's not my problem. I'm gonna get my own perspective of everyone, and I'm gonna get to know anyone that I want to get to know. If you rub me the wrong way, then that's on you. But other than that, I'm cool, genuine, and I'm nice to people. So I don't put nothing on nobody back about what I think they are, who they are from other people
No,
or
I'm
other
saying
shows.
when you came on the show with your sister, it
No, I
already
didn't
showed
think that.
you
I don't
that.
think that in real life. No, I'm not gonna think that. I don't just think weird of people in real life. If that's the case, I would stay
No, it's
around.
not even weird. It's just that that's your blood. It would
No,
be
if
obvious
that's the
that you're
case, I
riding
would
for your
stop. I would
blood, that
not
you
go
gonna
around
fuck for
people.
your
I would
blood.
not
Like
hang with.
that's
Yeah, if that's the case, I
obvious.
would not hang around people. I would not go around people if I just feel like every time I go around somebody with my sister or my friend or something that I'm a target. No, I don't think that.
I'm just saying when it's the heat of a situation, y'all both
It was
around.
never, yeah, it was never a heat. That's why when the heat of the situation came, I took us out the situation. We could have went back. We didn't. I didn't want to go back, and I wasn't gonna also be like, well, yes, Lacey, let's go back. Let's force I'm gonna force you to go back. And then now we fighting 10, 15 more people for no reason who don't know us, this and that. That was just that simple. I don't know what those people were gonna do. Didn't know anything about them. I didn't know where we were at or nothing. It was that simple.
I get where you
No,
coming from
May, I
though,
never
and
said it
that's
was
like
dangerous to
Thailand. That's
begin with.
like
I
your
said when
cousin
the
said
situation.
she tired of
No,
fighting and she
Yeah,
don't want to fight. She ready to go. You're
yo,
not about to sit there and
it's
force
not
her
that
to
she don't
stay
want to
there.
fight. It's not that
You're
she
not
don't
about
want
to
to
force
fight.
nobody to fight that don't want
I
to
am,
fight.
but I am though. You got us into this. You're going to fight. Let's do
Oh
that.
Hell
my
no.
Motherfucker.
but we
Hell
didn't
no.
get.
I
We
agree with
didn't
your
get
I
into.
don't
friend.
play with your
Listen,
You're going
kind.
to fight.
Yeah,
we didn't get
You're going
like
to
each other
fight.
into nothing. We didn't get ourselves
no,
into that. When
no,
we came
Thailand.
in,
You're going to
whatever. When
fight.
we came in, however it happened, y'all. I'm sure y'all watched it on TV. When we came in, however it happened, at that point, it was like, okay,
I
firstly, nobody's
understand.
gonna say nothing to
You're
me that I
older,
don't
so
like,
we
and I'm
look at
not saying
stuff
nothing back.
differently.
But we didn't put ourselves in a situation where we felt like we was gonna walk in a house with people and just have to fight everybody there or do this and that. No, we
No,
came
not
to
have to
get to
fight
know
everybody. I'm
people.
not saying 20
Yeah,
So
no,
people
but I'm
jumping
saying
on
so
you.
though, like we
bossy,
came to get to
bossy.
know people. We came to do TV. I rap. I came for more than just fighting on TV and getting jumped and stuff. That's just not who I am.
No, I
Bossy. So
understand
I,
that.
I
I'm
hear
just
you.
saying when
Hold
it
on, y'all.
came, I'm just
I got a
saying.
question. Hold on. So okay, so knowing how the TV stuff goes, right? And you're coming in as a replacement. Did they let you know you was a replacement, or they just called you like, "Hey,
Well,
pull
they
up"?
called us and told us that they need a replacement for Big Legs Betty Collection, this and that. But I don't know how the TV stuff goes. I've never been there personally to know. Yes, I did Dollhouse, but Dollhouse was totally different than what happens on Now That's TV. And everybody, Judy, all of y'all probably should know
Hey,
that by
Ebony.
now. Yeah. So it was totally different from Big Legs Betty Collection versus Dollhouse. So no, I didn't know Tilo and them. I didn't know Now That's TV. I didn't know production. I didn't know the girls. And I didn't know how nothing was rocking there. So that's why I came in, and when somebody said something to me, I said something back. That's why when it became a heated situation, we went into the situation, we had our fights, and that's why I also told my sister, like, don't do nothing, they're about to jump us. I could feel the vibe, I could feel the energy, which was that jump. I just wasn't gonna go back in the situation. If I go back for season 3 right now, I know how y'all are. I know what it is. I know this and that. I've seen it enough. I've watched it enough. I've seen Now That's TV a million times across the internet. I know what goes down. So if I put myself in that situation now, then that's just me.
Okay, so with that being said, how do you feel the energy is gonna be for you coming into the house?
I have no clue. I've never
And
known
Judy,
anyone to have.
she
Listen,
cool
I've
with
never
them.
known anyone to have a problem with me after our situation. So anyone that comes with a problem, they're just coming with their own
That's what she
problem.
doing. No.
They're just coming with their own problem.
Fuck no, I'm not cool with no bitches that jump me. I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
sorry.
not
I just
listen.
can't.
So
I just
personally,
can't. I hear you though. I know you're
I
grown though. I know
associate
you're a
with people.
grown woman.
Personally,
Like
I
you a grown
associate with
ass
people
woman.
that personally, I associate with a lot of people that was in that situation. Cool, but we're not the best of friends. We don't hang out the best. This and that. I've also been out of state with these people multiple times after that, doing stuff this and that. So it's just not a problem for me. Like I said, if somebody comes in with a problem, they came with their own personal problem or the problem formed there. Anybody that comes and try to have a problem with me from something that happens 3 years ago, which I never did anybody nothing, that's their own personal issue. But other than that, I never have any problems. I don't have problems where I'm from. I don't have problems when I go places. I just don't have problems. And I don't cause problems.
Well, damn. Hello.
Yep.
Thought the live had ended
It
or
got
something.
quiet.
I
I
thought the
was
live
waiting for the
had
next
ended or
comment.
something.
No, I
But
just
yeah,
think
I'm
this
not a
subject.
confrontational
Yeah, that's because
person.
I'm working.
I'm
Don't
not a
be in like I'm
confrontational
listening.
person and I don't cause problems.
Yeah, so
So,
that's
Bossy,
why
what makes you
no problem to you.
um
You should have.
being the way you are, and you say you like you're not a confrontational person, all that. Not saying TV is all about that, but you know it come with drama. So, what makes you want to come back?
Not a confrontational person where I start problems, but I don't have a problem with handling my problems. Like I don't start a problem, but if somebody has a problem with me, if it can't be worked out, this and that, and we have to fight. I fought all my life. I don't have a problem with fighting. I'm just not going to go to you, Judy, and say, I got a problem with you, Judy, this and that, this and that. If you do something I don't like and we can't talk about it, this and that, and it becomes a problem, then that's just on me. We're gonna have the problem. But I'm not going fishing for no problems. I don't go to people and try to be friends with Judy and then want to go tell John Judy said this. I don't do none of that. That's not who I am. So like I said, personally, if problems come to me, they come because people just don't like me, I guess.
Right. Hey, Fetty. Can somebody drop down so I can invite Fetty up here? I had a question for her.
I get on. Oh, sweetie sweets is fast.
Quick.
When they were saying Castellea came on the live hollering and screaming at us last night. Anybody else that Castellea would have came on the live hollering and screaming at, they would have been arguing and hollering and screaming this and that. I'm not doing that.
But I was not hollering and screaming though.
She
That's
hollering and
I
screaming
didn't
at
take it as you
everybody.
was
Cause
listen.
leave them people
That's how she.
alone.
That's how she talk.
Talaya, leave these people
No,
alone.
listen, I didn't take it as she was hollering and screaming because I've watched her and I've saw her on Instagram and I talked to her on Instagram. She hollers when she talks. So if I'd have just jumped out and been like, yeah, Castellea, fuck you, bitch, you ain't finna come on here hollering at me, then that would have caused the problem. But that's not who I am.
at you. I was trying to figure out because you was talking to Ja first. You get what I'm saying? Your sister came in and was like, you don't even know, you don't even like I explained yesterday.
Yeah.
Situation started from y'all from her saying that you wasn't there, you don't even know what you're talking about. And that's what I was trying to feel like why
Yeah.
what's the
Yeah,
disrespect?
but the part where you came in hollering, everybody was confused. It was like, Castellea on y'all, she checking y'all. And I said, she's not checking me because if I felt like she was checking me, I would have said something. You're not checking me. You asked the question, and I clearly would give an answer to whoever wants an answer to a question. That was simple, but they tried to make it more than what it is, and I'm not with that. That's like Ja. When I told you in the group chat, I said I didn't appreciate what you did to me on the live because y'all get mad at Lacey and then y'all get mad at me.
I wasn't mad at nobody. It was too many people talking to me at one time.
Listen. Y'all know
Your
that's
phone
my
went out,
job.
Ja. Yeah,
No,
Ja, I couldn't hear what you said because your phone went out.
I said I wasn't mad
You
at
keep going out.
anybody. I said it was
Judy.
just too.
I can't hear you, Ja.
Hello.
I
Can
said you
y'all hear
weren't
me?
mad at nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't
Okay.
mad
So,
at
Fetty.
nobody. It was just too
Oh wait,
many
let me
people
let them
talking
finish
to
their
him at one
conversation,
time.
and then I'm gonna
Oh
ask my
yeah.
question.
So yeah,
No, go
like
ahead,
Ja.
cause I ain't gonna lie. It ain't really too much for me, Judy. It's kind of like
Okay, so Fetty, I got a question because I be peeping the scenes and I fuck with everybody. Y'all don't take nothing I ask or say personal. I'm just trying to, hype up the show and get information on where stuff is going. So, with that being said, I've noticed that you kind of like push to the other side since you and the big three are not cool no more. So, do you feel like going into the house with the beef that you got, and then it's still like fake beef, kind of like I don't know what's going on with y'all on the other side, but it kind of seemed like you like steer more to that side. So how you feel like your experience gonna be because you went in season one, you was cool with Slim and Huckle, you went in season two, and so now you solo